Okay, so we're going to add value to the drawings that we've started. And so I have the value scale that I gave you, and I went ahead and cut mine out, and I even cut out the little slots because this will allow me to hold this up and compare it to what I am drawing. Okay, so I'll be able to tell and maybe help myself distinguish between how dark do I need to make something and how light. Okay, so I would be using this to look at it. I think it's easier getting rid of that white section. Okay, and then as you're doing this, you can look and you can say, okay, well, I feel like this background part is probably, what did I say on this one? Probably a 6, okay? Where this is very close, it might be maybe in between there, but it's pretty close to where this is. I know I'm going to have sections that are completely white from this highlight that's on here. And then I'm going to have some places that are these black and that almost black that's on here, probably these 3 colors. And so really what people want to do in the beginning is they know that it needs to be dark, so they go as hard as they possibly can right at the beginning and shade things in really, really dark, okay? I would say it's best, just like on our value scale, that you build up the layers, because sometimes you can do too much all of a sudden. And so you can go either way. You can work on the glasses and then do the background, or you could do the background and then work on the glasses. But I would, again, hold your pencil, like I've talked about before, more sideways so you're not pushing down really, really hard. Okay, if you push down and you color and fill in like this, there is no way you're going to get rid of that. Okay, so you've got, some people are just very heavy-handed. And so that's something that you've got to, really try not to. Even holding your pencil more to where you can get a value that is lighter, and then building up a certain section, okay, to where you can get like a transition from one value to another, okay? And so let's go ahead. I'm going to put this up here. So I'm going to look at this and kind of put in some sections that I see. And I'm going to go lighter than what I think I need to do on those just to get it started. Okay, and then sometimes you will have to work a little bit backwards to get like this white place. You might have to use your eraser to kind of erase an edge for that. Okay, so I see a section even that goes around here. Let me erase my numbers that I put on there, because I see a section here that's lighter. And so I'm going to go lighter than what I think I need to do, because it's always easier to go ahead and add more. Okay, let me zoom in on this a little more. Okay, so I'm trying to look at this and do that same thing. I see a section, at least right here, that is much darker up at the top. Okay, where it's lighter down in this section and not quite white. But the only way that you're going to be able to see that it is this, let me scoot over, this gray color. Okay, and maybe that is like more like this 9 right here. The only way you're going to be able to tell that it's that color is by having something darker around it. Okay, if you have just the same value next to it, then you're not going to be able to see that. Okay, so you want to look at those shapes and kind of put those in, and just keep going and keep looking at, is this dark enough? Do I see this section? And continue with that. Okay, even the lens has an area here that is darker up at the top. So you're just going to keep going and keep adding, keep looking at those shapes that are inside that value. And if you have a place that you just don't get right, then you erase it and you can move it around. But really look at what is there other than like what you think is there. Okay, or what you, in your head you feel like it should look like. Look at those shapes. Go lighter than what you think. And very few things will actually be white on there. So looking at like right here, you might have to twist your paper to kind of look at it and to see it. There's a darker section there. And then really this part is lighter. Okay, so we're just gonna get like the basic kind of values in there. This definitely has a place here that's gonna have a value on there. And so now you get some of that in and you think that really takes away from the other details that I put. So you're probably gonna have to go in and darken everything. You know what I mean? Like continue to go and do that, and then even maybe lighten some of those places. So lots of layers. Okay, even using your eraser to get some of those places where you can really highlight some areas that are white. Okay, but this I know can be something that people are going to put too much on there, and then it's going to be hard to erase and it's going to be hard to help fix it. And so you've got to just keep going. And got a little torn spot up here. But it is possible. Okay, and you just have to stick with it and keep going. And I'm going to go ahead and have you guys start so I can come around and help and give you a little bit of time to do that, and then I'll be around to just see how things go. Questions?
That's a sore subject. No, I haven't.
It's logical to you.
I